What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded, and today we are going to talk about political activism. What is it? You know what I mean? What is it to be politically active? How do you do it? Well, the simplest way to do it, and what it actually is, student debt relief passed, not passed, but was signed into as an executive order by Biden to cancel $10,000 in student debt and $20,000 in Pell Grants. And that doesn't happen without political activism. What do I mean? That's, believe it or not, progressives pushing on Twitter, progressives pushing by emailing the White House, progressives pushing on trying to get this relief. That's where it comes from. Political pressure by working people who need this relief. These college students that are burdened by all this debt, this is how this becomes a reality. Now, traditionally, it's the same way that we were able to affect change for unions. It was our political activism. Well, we just got the Senate, the House, and the presidency through our political activism. We door knocked, we called, we did all of those things during campaign season. But then you go home and you go to rest and you wait for bills to get passed. And that's not going to be effective to getting things passed. I got to thank Brother Perry Speranza for bringing it up today. But there was a similar labor legislation push in 2009 that similarly passed the House, similarly was backed by the IBEW, similarly was pushed by the IBEW president, and similarly has died in the House. It didn't pass the Senate. So here we have the PRO Act now, and the PRO Act is languishing in the Senate because it passed the House, and now it's been referred to committee. But how many of the union workers out there, and not just union workers but regular workers, are trying to get involved to get this thing passed for real? Because it's one thing to just think about it and think on it and hope for it and post on social media for it. But how do we get politically active to actually affect the change? What's the process? How do you even do it? Well, let's start with a simple understanding of politics. Right now, we gotta fight with the Senate. We gotta press the Senate, right? So what is the Senate? The Senate is 100 seats made up 2 per state, and these seats are won in elections. Elections are won because people vote in those elections. So the people that are in those seats are there because people that voted for them put them there. Now, traditionally, corporate money goes a long way in advertising buys and all this other stuff to gain a lot of influence for that seat, for those people that are sitting there. But there is still the main boss, which is the citizens of the districts that those seats represent. So being that we all live in these states and we all work in these states and we all vote in these states, literally we are the bosses. But we are so busy being distracted, and we think it's such a complicated process to get involved. I'm here to tell you tonight, it is not complicated at all. And the PRO Act benefits non-union and union workers alike. And not only does it benefit, it's going to grow union density just by the sheer nature of its legislation. So how do you get involved? Here's how simple it is. Call your senator. But that's intimidating, right? I know it's intimidating for me. How do I even find out how to call my senator? Well, let's do this in a simple way. Let's Google, who is my senator? You hit enter, and right at the top you see Senate Gov. Let's click on that link and see what that says. All right, contacting U.S. senators, choose a state. Well, I live in Virginia, so I'm going to choose Virginia. You would obviously choose your state. All right, now I got 2 senators that popped up. I got Mark Warner, whose hometown is Alexandria, that's Northern Virginia. And I got Tim Kaine, whose hometown is Richmond. And I have phone numbers for both of them. So now we're going to go ahead and make a phone call. And I'm going to put it on speaker so that you might be able to hear.
This is Tim Kaine. Our office is closed for the day, but if you call back during business hours, we'll be happy to assist you. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
Tim Kaine don't have a voicemail set up? What kind of crap is that? Let's try the other number. We got Mark Warner. Let's try that one. We'll try Tim Kaine during business hours.
Thank you for calling the office of Senator Mark Warner. If you would like to leave an opinion for the senator, please press 1. If you would like to speak with a member of the senator's staff, please press 2.
We're going to press 1.
Thank you for calling with your opinion for Senator Mark Warner. Your opinion is quite important to him, so please leave a message for the senator after the tone. Thank you.
Hi, Senator Warner. My name is Eric Pacheco. I am an IBEW Local 26 member, and I live in your jurisdiction. I'm a resident of Virginia, and I work in Virginia. And I am calling to advocate for the passage of H.R. 842, the PRO Act. It is backed by IBEW, by the IBEW. It is backed by working families, and it'll go a long way to correct the wrongs of Taft-Hartley and fix labor law so that we can actually allow for the workers of this country to be able to organize, as is the position of the federal government. So I need you to push for the passage of the PRO Act. Thank you very much. That's it. You make a phone call, you leave a message, right? I'm going to call Tim Kaine tomorrow during business hours. But it's very simple. You just Google who's your senator, tap on your state, tap on the phone number, copy it, phone call, leave a message. Now, you may think that that's meaningless, but I'm here to tell you that it is actually not meaningless. Every day there is a staffer that goes through the voicemails and tally marks issues to see what the base is concerned about. And then they advise the senator on what the temperature of the citizenship that he represents is. Does it work on every single issue? It could if we actually were involved in every single issue. But does it work on issues that get crazy attention? Absolutely. And there's proof. The PACT Act, the Republicans tried to make it not pass. They voted it down. And then Jon Stewart went out there and he shamed them in a messy way to let them know that they were, being heartless, whatever it was. And what did they do? They reversed their votes and passed the PACT Act. So don't tell me that public pressure doesn't work. Question is, are you so comfortable that you're not willing to make a phone call to help brothers and sisters that are organizing all across this country? If the PRO Act passes and gets signed into law by Biden, instantly Starbucks gets helped, instantly Amazon gets helped, instantly everyone who's trying to organize a union gets help, and union density increases. What happens when union density increases? We have greater numbers to affect public policy. This is in every union's benefit to forcefully advocate for the PRO Act. If you're union minded, you would be actively advocating for the PRO Act. It takes more than just cats in a seat at the head of the table to get things done. And we have to feel that responsibility within us as labor activists to get things done. And if you're not getting the direction from anyone in power that you look up to, then you be the beacon. You get out there and you put out a message that you think resonates. And lead. Do what you got to do. But we got work to do. And it ain't time to sit on our hands. Anyway, y'all keep in mind, the fight ain't left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win, always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Drop some questions. Let me know what I can answer. All right? Let's go. We got work to do. Peace.